most great. Uh, the world's most dangerous religion. What is that? I know everyone wants to say, it's the Muslims. It's the devil worshippers. It's the Christians. You know what I'm saying? Which, there has been instances of all these things that are bad. You know what I'm saying? Because really, it's not Christianity. The Muslim religion is it's more of a political religion than it is just a religion. It's a political and a religious movement, just like the Catholics. Okay, it's a political religious movement. It's called what you call theocracy. It's when these so-called political religious elites masquerade as some kind of righteous force, or oh, we're looking out for you. We got your best interests in mind, while they're draped in gold, got sacrificing babies and shit. Uh, you know what I'm saying? It's like, no, I don't trust you. Your track record sucks. You know what I'm saying? Here's like, I seen this meme where it shows this photoshopped ISIS woman, and you know what I'm saying, with her AK and her Quran, and then you got this American woman looking with her Bible and her gun. And this dude's like, what's the difference between both of these? Well, I'll tell you. It's like a Christian isn't supposed to use that gun unless it's necessary. But that Muslim lives by that damn gun. You know what I'm saying? If they're a radical, they want jihad, which is a global political religious movement. And listen, when ISIS, the Queen of Heaven, Babylon, and the Virgin Mary, aka the Queen of Heaven, ISIS, it's the same thing, dude. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see these guys as enemies. I see them as deceived. The left-right paradigm, kind of like in America, how Democrats and Republicans will cut each other's throat, but it's the same corporations that run both of you guys. So you're just dancing to this tune and you don't even realize it's just musical chairs, and you're gonna run out of a chair eventually, and all your work was for nothing. So the most dangerous religion actually is what you call statism. It's where you start to deify the state. That's where you get your big brother from. The state isn't a brother. It's an organization. It's a corporation. It's not a brother. It's not an entity. That's one of the things. They equate a corporation. They give it like a life. It has a soul. It's a person. But yet you are not a person. You are a commodity. See how you know what I'm saying? That is word magic. Because once you can say it, it isn't true. But if you repeat it enough, they start to believe that it's true. And therein lies the danger. And, you know, that's the thing. See, what Jesus was, when he came around, he was cutting down the Pharisee religion. But the Pharisee religion was also a political movement. They had all their key figures in place in government, except they were under occupation by the Romans too, so you had a different element. In the Romans, like Pilate, like, everyone likes to demonize Pilate when, you see he justly handled the situation. He says, wait a minute, I can't condemn this man. He ain't done nothing. And the Jews are like, it's on us. It's on us. The blood be on us. And that's what Jesus even said he died for. Was he shed his blood that man's sins may be forgiven. So in a way, Jesus, wash me with your blood. But they won't accept that it happened still. And it even says in the Gospels that there's a conspiracy to convince everyone that this never happened. And you see this Merovingian deception where they're trying to say Jesus was just a man. He had a wife, Mary Magdalene, and they had children, and they moved to France. You know what I'm saying? Total just, it's like, because King Arthur's Knight, that's a fictional tale. It's been romanticized multiple times throughout time. Just like Dracula. You know what I'm saying? These things have been, over time, they just get more grandiose and more fairy tales. Like it says in the Bible, in the end times they shall abandon sound doctrine and give heed unto fables. Beware of Jewish fables. Because, I mean, you look, not all, everyone that's Jewish is good. You know what I'm saying? And it's not, they're not necessarily everyone wants to say, "Oh, it's God's chosen people." Well, then why don't they act like it? You know what I'm saying? They don't really act like it. See, I see this dangerous game that Christians play. They play nationalism, and this is a form of statism. You know what I'm saying? It's like, listen, why are you mixing the water and the wine? Why are you combining nationalism with uh, your religion when that's not what we're supposed to do? We are. It's like, look, our kingdom is not on earth; it's in heaven. So how come you do favors unto the statists? Because that's all that is. Churchianity, statism. It's statism. It's like, as long as you don't, as you say what we dictate for you to say, we'll give you tax breaks. We'll, hey, turn in your undesirables, clergy response team, 501c3. Uh, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's so stupid. I mean, once you really see how stupid the lie is, but people buy it, and then they throw their life away to, for ghosts, for fables. They throw their life away for fables. You know what I'm saying? Christians have done it. The Crusades, the Pope said, "Hey, if you go fight the Muslims," which we started, we funded Mohammed to learn. He was illiterate. They sent a nun to teach him. You know what I'm saying? And she wrote, actually, the Quran. You know what I'm saying? Uh, from what I've heard from Walid Shubat and others, he's not the only one I've ever heard this from, but I'm just saying he's the most recognizable one to my recollection. You know what I'm saying? And from what I see, all the symbolism, all the alchemical medieval knights and stuff, all their secret code language jives with, this is the same. These guys are connected. It's the left and right paradigm, ancient. You know what I'm saying? Basically, they used the Muslims to take Jerusalem, and once the Muslims took Jerusalem, they were like, "Fuck you, Pope. Hey, Allah's will be done." You know, and it was made up. That's how come you can look at their doctrine and their symbols, and it goes over into Hindu territory, which is it's all the same Greek gods, man. You know what I'm saying? The Titans and Kronos and Zeus and all that. It's the same shit, just by different names. You know what I'm saying? So I'm over this deception, and now I'm seeing, like, people are statists. They will put up with oppression and say, "That's good. This is good. This is right," when it's totally hypocritical. It's criminal. But yet, since Big Brother's doing it, it's okay. But if anyone else does it, I'll throw them into the chair, put them in FEMA camps, vaporize them, thought crime. I mean, I see this all the time. It's like this. I don't believe in thought crime. I just believe that people get illusions. They get disillusioned. They get tricked. They it seems right to you at the time, but that's because you're ignorant of the true evils that you're. Evil never comes at you as evil. It comes as good. And then after you get so deep in it, then all of a sudden it's like it rears its ugly head. It's subtle. It's nice. It's looks harmless. It looks helpful at first. But then once you're so deep in it, you realize your soul's been stolen. You gave it away. So someone took it. You know what I'm saying? And that's really what it says, that they will be traffickers of men's souls. That's the state, that's Big Brother, that's the Vatican, that's the monarchy, that's the Zionists. They're all working together. That's the bankers, that's the Illuminati, that's the Masons. They're all working together. It's all compartmentalized, one agenda for one goal, one purpose. Read Revelations, it's all in there. Read Matthew 24, it's in there. Read Daniel, the whole book of Daniel, it's all in there. Read Isaiah, it's in there. Read different parts of Jeremiah, it's in there. Read Ezekiel, you see all these supernatural events happening right now, and all this false religion, it was in Ezekiel. You know what I'm saying? It's in Exodus, it's in Genesis. You know what I'm saying? It explains these things. And what's so crazy is, people, if you say you believe in things, how come you don't recognize it? Nothing special about me. I didn't have no extra advantage in this. Just keeping an open mind. But I also kept searching. You know what I'm saying? And hey, God rewards those who seek. You know what I'm saying? Seek him while he may yet be found. That you might realize that you are under oppression, that you are a statist, that you are a nationalist, you are a national socialist, you are you know, it's like you're deceiving, but you don't know you're deceiving because you are deceived by others. You're led astray. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, evil never comes. It never rears its ugly face at front. It waits until it's in close enough range where it can get you, where you're already got. You know what I'm saying? So that's something you won't notice it a lot of the times until you're looking back at it, and you don't want that to happen. We don't want that. We don't need that. People need to wake up. They need to recognize. They need to forget some of the traditions of men and our fathers and forefathers that were wrong. We need to abandon them. We need to set right where we went wrong. I don't know exactly how to do that. I know I can only take small steps in my own life and try to encourage others to to do some soul searching, do some truth searching, see what's right. Make sure, get a couple, make sure, get a couple of second opinions, third opinion, fourth opinion. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure. Always reconfirm, redouble your efforts. Take a fresh look. Take a fresh reading on your moral compass. Uh, you know what I'm saying? Uh, get yourself caught up to the moment. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're going off 5 years ago standards in your mind, you're way behind the game. Because our world is flipping. This is a new regime. It's a new way. It's almost the new world order. It is the new world order. They just haven't announced it to you yet.